Did you know ants are tiny but incredibly mighty? They may only be a few millimeters long, but these little insects have abilities that would seem impossible if humans tried them. Imagine lifting a car with your bare hands, building massive underground cities, farming your own food, and organizing millions of workers without anyone giving orders. It sounds like science fiction, but ants do it every single day. Let's discover why ants might be some of the most amazing creatures on Earth.
One of the most famous facts about ants is their unbelievable strength. An average ant can lift around 50 times its own body weight. Some species can even carry more than that. To put this into perspective, imagine if a person weighing 70 kilograms could lift over 3,500 kilograms. That's about the weight of a small car. So how can such tiny creatures become so strong? The answer lies in physics. Because ants are so small, their muscles take up a larger proportion of their bodies compared to larger animals. Their lightweight bodies also experience much less gravity relative to their strength, allowing them to carry objects that seem impossibly heavy. If you've ever watched an ant dragging a large...
Believe it or not, some ants became farmers millions of years before humans did. Leafcutter ants don't actually eat the leaves they collect. Instead, they carefully cut pieces of leaves and carry them back to their underground nests. There, the leaves become food, not for the ants, but for a special fungus. The ants grow this fungus in carefully maintained underground gardens. They clean it, protect it from harmful bacteria, and make sure it has the perfect conditions to grow. When the fungus is ready, the ants eat it. In other words, these tiny insects plant crops, care for them, and harvest food, just like farmers. Scientists believe leafcutter ants have been practicing agriculture for over 50 million years. Humans have only been farming for about 12,000 years. That's an incredible head start.
Have you ever noticed ants walking in a perfect line? They're not randomly wandering around. They're following invisible highways called ant trails. When a worker ant finds food, it leaves behind a chemical scent known as a pheromone. As it returns to the colony, other ants detect this scent and follow the exact same path. The more ants that use the trail, the stronger the scent becomes. Soon, hundreds or even thousands of ants are traveling along the same route with surprising efficiency. If the food disappears, fewer ants use the trail. Without constant reinforcement, the scent slowly fades away, and the colony simply finds another route. No meetings, no traffic lights, no GPS, just teamwork and chemistry. Scientists have even studied ant trail systems to improve traffic flow. An ant colony can contain thousands or even millions of ants. Yet there is no manager telling everyone what to do. Instead, every ant follows simple rules. Worker ants search for food, soldier ants defend the colony, the queen lays eggs. Each ant responds to smells, touch, and the actions of nearby ants. Together, these simple behaviors create an incredibly organized society. It's a perfect example of how teamwork can solve complex problems without a single leader directing every move directly. Funny thought. When you really think about it, ants are basically tiny construction workers with superhero strength. They're expert farmers, professional road builders, efficient delivery drivers, and somehow they've managed to solve traffic problems better than many human cities. Maybe we should let ants design our highways.
Some ant colonies wage wars against neighboring colonies. Certain species keep other insects, like aphids, almost like livestock because they produce a sweet liquid called honeydew. Army ants build living bridges using their own bodies so the rest of the colony can safely cross gaps. And queen ants can live for decades, while most worker ants only survive for a few months. For such tiny insects, ants have developed one of the most advanced societies in the entire animal kingdom. The next time you see a line of ants walking across the sidewalk, don't ignore them. You're actually watching millions of years of evolution, teamwork, and engineering in action. Tiny, but truly mighty.
If you enjoyed learning these incredible ant facts, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. If humans had the strength of ants, what would you lift first? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next fascinating insect adventure.